We're live. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Lies here with Weekly Wrestling Heat. We are back with another episode. My boy Moises is here. Man, today is just Sunday Random Talk. We got a couple of bit of news and we got a couple of big things that have been happening, man. We're going to cover SmackDown, recap, just a quick recap of SmackDown, and just talk random stuff. Let's get off with the news that everybody's been finding out today. According to multiple sources, that Drew Gulak has been released by the WWE.
Yeah, I read the first report was he's on the alumni page. Then the second report was he didn't re-sign his contract, and the third was they mutually agreed to part ways. And now people are saying they couldn't come to terms on a new contract. But Gulak's in a weird spot because he probably thinks he deserves more money than he does, or WWE doesn't think he deserves that much money because of how his push went, because of the 205 to SmackDown, because Daniel Bryan wanted to work with him. So he might think like, oh, I'm on the main roster, I should get a big pay raise. But honestly, if they have nothing for him, they shouldn't be throwing that money around in the situation that we're in right now, you know?
Hey, he's awake.
Oh, look who it is. Look who it is.
I woke up just for y'all.
Oh man, we were talking about Drew Gulak's situation, man.
Oh man, good for him.
I wouldn't say good for him, but
if it's what he wants.
Well, it wasn't. I don't think it was what he wants. I think it was more of they couldn't come to terms on. What Moise was talking about, they couldn't come to terms with a new contract.
So, yeah, that's what I said. But like, I mean, didn't they put out a thing that says if you want to leave, we'll let you leave? So I would imagine if they couldn't come to terms, he said, well, then let me go.
So Angel, what I was telling Elias is he probably thinks he deserves more money than he does, and WWE probably thinks he doesn't because of how he got called up from 205 Live. And if they had nothing for him, then like they shouldn't offer him all that money as it is, right?
I mean, possibly, but if you think your worth, you shouldn't devalue yourself.
Do you see Drew Gulak holding a title in WWE? I don't.
A title?
Yeah.
I could see him holding
a title, absolutely.
I could see him holding like the IC title.
Cruiserweight doesn't count.
IC title was one I was thinking. He could definitely be a tag team champ too, to some degree.
Man. Yeah. Okay, Nicholas with the tag team champ. You got me there.
Sorry, tag team wrestling's supposed to matter.
Honestly, like a lot of people are saying that, but like I look at the Raw division's crap. I'll give you that. SmackDown division's not bad.
SmackDown has a good tag division if they would just let them tell longer stories too.
Yeah.
Instead of just, here's everyone all at once. But that's beside the point right now. Drew, Gulak, I could definitely see.
It's random talk, so nothing's out there right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then Gulak, I could definitely see. I could see him holding, like Elias said, IC or something like that.
United States. I could see him holding the United States title. His gimmick when he was in 215 was pretty good. When he was,
I don't know about US.
I could see the US.
I don't know. I picture a lot of US champions being more powerful guys. Intercontinental, I see as like good technical wrestlers.
You got a point there.
That's what it's supposed to be, but WWE flips on it like every 6 months.
True. I guess that's true.
Yeah, so I mean that's pretty much like the main point of that one. I hope they're able to re-sign him again. He's a good talent. He's worked well with Daniel Bryan, so I really hope they can re-sign him and give him a better push than they were giving him. I would love to see a Daniel Bryan Drew Gulak tag team championship run in SmackDown, honestly.
Or guys, guess where else you can go?
No.
New Japan. Oh.
I thought you were gonna say AWS, but like no.
I think I don't see him in AEW right now. New Japan and Impact, I can definitely see.
I
him.
could definitely see him in New Japan. He has.
I could see New
style.
Japan 100%. That style that he has, I think would fit well.
Same, but Elias, I could see him and Ace Austin, Willie Mack, and Chris Bagan now for that X Division title.
That too. I could see that too.
I don't know, how would he feel? Has he ever? Where else was he before?
So he's from Philadelphia. That's why I'm saying the Impact thing, because Tommy Dreamer. You know, it just links.
Well,
He was in Dragon Gate. He was a lot of the indies. PWG.
Okay.
PWG. I was
Championship Wrestling with Bailey at Hollywood.
PWG is big connections to AW too, though. So he probably knows some people that know some people.
Well, I mean, everybody pretty much that's in a lot of the people that were in AWWE were in PWG, like Adam Cole, Alice Black, Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano, Candice LeRae. The list goes on. A lot of the wrestlers, big time wrestlers now.
You can't say that about any indie promotion that's like big because
everyone's moving around now.
You could be like Impact had Joey Ryan and Brian Cage and Michael Elgin and whatever.
What happened to Brian Cage?
So he's in injury.
He had
like
I think he's ready to come back. I think he said he doesn't want to work because he does have a little girl, so he doesn't want to work.
Well, I meant before all this.
Oh yeah, and then he lives in Cali too. So.
Oh yeah, I talked to someone from Cali today for work.
Nice.
He was like, everything's kind of okay over here now. He's like, I just don't want to work now.
I don't know if things are better if we're just like, all right, whatever happened at this point,
bro. A lot. You heard what happened at the Gessner store, Elias?
No, what happened?
Confirmed case of an employee. They shut down the store.
Oh, snap.
And the same day, this was that day the big storm was happening a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Another store got struck by lightning and an employee got hurt because of it. He got hurt from the lightning.
Damn, dude. Yeah. We should have called the hurricane to save him because this is a wrestling podcast.
That was. Did you watch any of his interviews? He did a couple recently.
St. Helms?
Mm-hmm.
Just the one we talked about last week. It's the only one I heard.
Which one? The Chris Van Vliet?
No, not Van Vliet. He was on Busted Open, right, Elias, last week?
Yeah, Busted Open.
Yeah.
He did another one. Really good. It's more about him just having fun. And then obviously he had a long like Saturday thing with Jericho where they were talking about like how their road travels used to be versus how it is now. He wants to keep wrestling.
Dude, I think he could probably get a big payday on the indies, honestly, and then just come back every Rumble because he's one of the. That's the same thing I said about Noe Jose. Like he can come back every Rumble, and people are going to be like, "Oh, it's a fun
just do a conga line, do a conga line."
And then if you ever want it, you could have him, and then like one of his Congo guys be like a masked wrestler that was supposed to be banned from the Rumble or something. There's many things you can do with it, but we're a lot more creative than WWE is. So we're gonna recap SmackDown. Angel, are you okay with this?
Y'all can do that.
You didn't watch it?
Fuck.
The IC qualifiers were really good, and the Otis stuff was pretty fun.
Yeah. Let's kick it off. Speaking of the IC tournament, Elias defeated King Corbin, and
did you now?
Yeah, and a quick roll up for the win.
It's that bad luck Corbin. Corbin went for the guitar, slammed outside, got in the ring, and got rolled up.
Did they play that up at all? The bad luck thing, or was it just you're saying that?
It's just saying that.
I'm just saying because he lost by a roll up, but I could see like him just losing. Like, probably not Monday. I could see him getting destroyed by
the roll up. Is a dangerous move.
Yeah, but Monday I could see McIntyre destroying him, and then he just loses every match by roll up, and maybe he'll get a little sympathy when the crowd's back.
I love Baron Corbin as a heel.
Yeah. I do too, but like he's a badass. Like you could have him be like a rebel face if you want to down the line.
Oh yeah,
eventually. Next we have
Elias, you skipped the opening segment. Miz and Morrison did Miz TV with Otis.
yeah.
Didn't they like make fun of him or something?
Yeah, they were basically like they were basically like you made the money in the bank into a lunchbox. He's like, yeah, I do have some roast beef or something in here.
Oh
they're like-
yeah, got some
they're
roast beef.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
They're like,
Oh
you got,
yeah.
they're like, you got the money in the bank and you got the girl. What?
Wait
the
a
hell?
minute. I call him like super. Like, did he tag with someone on this show?
Yeah.
Okay, I heard about this.
So Miz and Morrison were like, we challenge you and whoever you can find backstage to be your partner.
Just
And
get Tucker.
Tucker's out of town.
I don't care.
I
Fly
think
him
it-
in.
I think it should have been Tucker too because I don't like them splitting heavy machinery.
They're gonna split
Yeah.
him. They're splitting him at this point.
Well, then Tucker might be the
Sucks.
next name on that list.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it should have been Tucker as well. So he goes to the back. The first person he sees is Sheamus, and Sheamus like, "You want me to team with you, fella?" And he's like, "Nope, not happening." So he's upset, and Mandy's like, "Why don't you ask Braun?" So I'm just gonna recap all the segments just so we can go match by match to the main event. Then, so he asks Braun. Braun's like, "You really want to be my partner, or are you trying to cash in on me?" And he's like, "No, man."
I didn't even think of that. Yeah.
He's like, "No, man, I really need a partner." And he's like, "Well, I don't like Miz and Morrison because they called him stupid later in the show." So he's like, "Yeah, I'll be your partner, but don't try anything funny." And so that was the main event. But then we had after Elias and Corbin, what do we have? Or yeah, after Elias and Corbin, what do we have?
versus
Elias?
Naomi.
Yeah, Dana
Who?
Brooke won.
Dana Brooke versus
and
Naomi.
And Dana Brooke won in like a minute
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
with the roll up. That's the second roll up of the night.
They're trying to. Somebody's pushing Dana Brooke.
How long has it been since Naomi was back on TV though?
She's been back consistently.
She lost the qualifier to Dana Brooke too. Remember?
Yeah.
I don't watch SmackDown. I try to
Okay.
avoid it.
So, also with Dana Brooke news, Cornette was like, she looks like a doll. She looks plastic. He said a lot of messed up stuff.
And she responded to him.
Yeah,
Is
she
he
was like,
wrong?
You don't say that about a girl's looks nowadays, especially when you got fired from a company for making a racial remark.
That's racist. That's different. Now, here's the thing.
Rocky
If he-
Romero just called out WWE on the on letting Drew Gulak go. He's like, shakes my head. Y'all gotta quit.
Well, I would say if he said that and said the same thing about Charlotte, then he's being consistent at least. But I bet you he doesn't.
I think Charlotte looks like $1 million.
Whatever, dude. Just because she made her laugh, calm down.
No, Elias, back me up here.
Actually, I mean, as far as like looks go, she's not bad looking. She's a pretty decent looking woman.
I think Angel's is trying to fill that Chris Shawn void tonight. So,
No, you will not put Nia Jax on me.
That's Kristan's. That's Kristan's favorite person.
Or Tamina.
and he
Or-
likes Nyla as well. Next match, Elias.
Actually, I thought this was the match of the night. Daniel Bryan versus Drew Gulak in the IC tournament.
Oh man, that means this is the last match.
And they had a
I'm
really
gonna
good
have to watch it. I'm gonna have to watch it then.
Well, I honestly, Angel, I think you'll enjoy both qualifiers. Even the Elias and Corbin stuff was fun.
Yeah, I gotta agree with him on that one. Both matches were pretty good. I preferably like the Daniel Bryan versus Drew Gulak
definitely.
because they didn't. It was straight technical wrestling, old school wrestling. No,
It was Kurt Angle, Chris Benoit back in the day. Yeah.
Oh wow.
yeah, that's the level of their match. This one,
Angle Benoit had so many good matches though.
and it was mostly like just grappling, just straight grappling. You didn't see no kind of punches being thrown. It was just straight grappling to the floor, submissions, pin, roll ups, and stuff like that. It was a great match if you want to watch it.
I'll put that, and I have to watch
The main event, the Otis
The
stuff.
main event from NXT. I heard that Matt Riddle.
Oh,
yeah,
Thatcher,
Matt Riddle
that was
versus
great.
Thatcher was really good.
I
too.
heard that's probably the match of this kind of time.
A lot
period
of
right now.
a lot of analysts thought it was too technical, but I don't think there's such thing as too technical.
That's the point.
Yeah.
I like that story for Matt Riddle. Like that's what he does. You know, Thatcher thought he was just some little joker, but look at what he can do in the ring for real.
And it ended up in a roll up too.
God dang roll ups. You know?
I want to ask Angel this because we had an argument about this, Angel, and I'm sure you skipped it in the chat room because it was so long. Is Sting top 10?
Is Sting top 10 of
Yeah.
what?
Best all time? I said
No.
Thank you. Okay. Is he top 5 WCW? Because I also
He might be a top 10 gimmick.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Everyone knows the guy.
I'll give you top 10 gimmick.
He's top 10, top 5 WCW guys.
WCW.
Okay, so I said
If we're talking about just WCW career,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, his run in TNA wasn't all that great neither because, like, when he went into the Joker gimmick that he did, I didn't like it at all.
at least he tried something new. It's not like Goldberg where he just stayed the same
him
forever.
and Matt Morgan, even though there was a botch at the end, had a really good match.
He might be WCW.
Honestly, I think Matt Morgan was one of the most underrated of all. Like, I think WWE blew a load. Like, they missed it there.
I can agree with you to such.
You
Did they release him after? How long did they release him?
They released him a long time ago. But here's the thing.
I'm
So
talking
he was teaming with Brock Lesnar on Team Brock. And all of a sudden, they keep him off TV for 2 months. And they bring him back with a stuttering gimmick. But he was just on TV 3 months ago talking properly.
It's, you know,
And Vince said people will forget that.
they might if you hadn't keep bringing it up. But Sting, I could see, to go back to that question. Probably top.
So the argument was
5.
that, like, people were talking about, like, if Sting goes to AEW, the matches he could put. I'm like, why? Like, as much as they shit on WWE for bringing people like Undertaker, Goldberg back, why would you bring somebody that's injury prone back to wrestle?
If they bring him, I would see it as like an advisor role.
Him with Darby. Oh my god, way better than Taz. Yes,
I like the Taz idea,
dude. And I agreed with you on the AEW thing, but just because Sting and Taz have that main event Mafia rift thing too, because it's just Samoa Joe and who wanted to be his mentor, it could be a lot of fun if Darby's like, "No, I'm siding with Sting," and then Taz gets a monster, you know?
Well, Taz, who could Taz get?
Who's
They could separate MJF and put Wardlow with Taz.
No, that's I like them connected.
I think Jeff Cobb would have been Jeff Cobb was the guy, but
but Jeff Cobb was just a one-time
He
thing.
didn't wanna.
But he's staying loyal to Ring of Honor. So
You know who would be cool with Taz? I think, but it won't happen. It would be like Jake Hager or something like that.
you know who the Wrestling Inc. crew said, and you're gonna be so pissed. Your boy.
Which one? Don't say Joey Janela.
That's exactly who they said.
Oh my god,
Elias, you heard it, right?
yeah.
I think you're one I think Angel will like. Split up the best friends and give him Trent.
I could agree on that one. Trent needs a solo run. Like,
Trent's the only one in that company using an exploder right now. He does the exploder into the corner. No one else does like the exploder suplex in that company. Well, Kenny,
does Trent, but Trent doesn't do a lot of holds either that I can think of.
Yeah, but Trent is out of all three of them. Trent's the better technical wrestler.
Out of who? Sorry,
out of the best friends.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You could have Taz like just talk to him and be like, "Yo, really? These guys are a joke. You're a star." and split them up, maybe.
Yeah.
But then
Also, very excited
I
for
like
Orange
the-
Cassidy and Phoenix this week.
oh, it's gonna be so much fun. Ray Phoenix gonna destroy him. I hope though.
I hope it's
Personally.
like the Neville match. I hope he's just killing him, but Orange has like 2 or 3 spots.
I can't wait for the pay-per-view ladder match for the Orange. I want to see what he does in a match like that. That'll be interesting. It's really gonna be like 4-5 people wrestling and then Cassidy just doing random stuff.
Elias, let's finish up SmackDown really quick.
Oh yeah, that's right.
alright,
This is the show we were talking
So
about.
we had a segment with Charlotte, Bailey, and Sasha Banks. Charlotte basically came in and demolished both Bailey and Sasha on the mic. Basically said that Bailey is not a real champion, and then brought down Sasha by saying she's an afterthought, like by sticking by Bailey's side. So that was an interesting segment, and it's set up for the champion versus champion match next week on SmackDown.
Bailey versus
Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Yeah.
And also they said the invitation rule is 4 times a year any superstar can be invited. But I want to see how loyal they hold to that because
4 times. Wait, what? So only 4 shows out of the whole year can have a.
that's what Charlotte said. Yeah, she's like one superstar can go 4 times between each show.
Oh, so like for example, the Fiend could go to Raw 4 times.
Yeah.
Then Braun could go over there 4 times if you.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But
Ugh.
here's the thing. She said that, but I don't know if it was a slip up and she was trying to make like a 4 horsewomen reference and it just went badly.
Kind of.
Just
Charlotte knows better than that.
I see something happening down the line. Well, not anymore. Never mind.
You can't.
I take that back. Becky's gone.
Yeah, you can't bet. Yeah, Becky's gone. Damn it, Seth. Quit working stiff. That was such a good joke. Who said that? Oh, I remember.
So
Chris Fernandez came in the comments and right before we signed off.
Mm-hmm.
where is
I had
Chris
heard it.
Fernandez?
I had heard it before, but yeah. All right, and then what happened?
Then afterwards,
Fill me in. Give me the
afterwards-
enjoyment of SmackDown.
Afterwards, we had the main event, which was Braun Strowman and Otis versus
Miz and Morrison.
Miz and
Hey,
Morrison.
ho ho. Miz and Morrison. Hey.
Hey.
I thought
Oh,
the match for what it was an entertaining match.
I am tired of seeing Morrison get pinned.
Yeah, they're protecting.
Miz was getting pinned the 4 weeks before this, so
Yeah, but Morrison needs to be doing better. He was so good on Impact. I don't know what they're trying to do.
I was watching. This is very random. I watched the 2008 Rumble, and watched him enter. And even back then, like he came in, he did his little, "Woo, look at me," went in, got knocked around, and immediately thrown out.
Is 2008 where he had this cool save or no?
Cool shave.
With what?
Where he like hung on to the barricade when they threw him off, and
Oh, no,
he
no.
did the Kofi
No,
spot before?
no. That wasn't it. I think it was 2009.
Okay.
And 08 was the reason I was watching it was Cody's debut.
Mm.
I wanted to see that Undertaker spot because I had a clip of it.
Oh, so you saw the interview that
The
he did
interview.
on Inside the Ropes, where he literally went for
He-
work.
He
basically.
hit Undertaker hard and got scared as shit.
Yeah, I saw that. I laughed when he did that.
Dude, didn't he say like a long time ago, like he accidentally hit Hardcore Holly really hard before they became a tag team, and Holly just went to town on him?
Probably.
Probably.
I
I gotta find that interview. Cody has some good stories from WWE, and I think
The him and Daniel Bryan story in the car where Cody's like, dude, you can't talk about my dad like that. I don't know if you guys heard. Did y'all hear that one?
Are we done with SmackDown?
Oh, so yeah, Otis and Braun win, and then Mandy comes out, and Braun's staring at Mandy, and Otis teases hitting him with the briefcase, but Braun turns around and he's like, I'm just trying to put a smile on your face, buddy.
Yeah, it was a very entertaining segment at the end, and it ended pretty cool. They did a double caterpillar too.
Yeah, Braun did a caterpillar.
Braun did a caterpillar. Oh no!
Yeah. It wasn't as good as Otis's,
It
but
was
he
horrible.
did.
It was horrible. For
But it
someone,
was-
for someone who can do a kip up, it was a really bad caterpillar.
That's not his move.
Yeah, I mean, it was like I said, it was an entertaining spot. I really enjoyed that one.
Excuse me. That's cool.
Yeah,
I guess.
so the
I'll
two
watch-
IC
so-
matches in the main event.
So, so do you want to talk about more stuff about the IC tournament?
Yeah, let's talk about it. So Elias won, and he will face the winner of AJ and Nakamura
Yeah,
next week.
Such a good match.
Yeah.
I wish it wasn't right now.
And
Brian
Jeff
will
Hardy,
face-
Jeff Hardy and Sheamus's winner will face Brian.
Sorry.
I
So
think
this
Sheamus
is-
is going to win against Jeff Hardy.
Well, those matches are matches you want to build up to.
Those are all pay-per-view quality matches.
Exactly. And that, to me, the reason it annoyed me seeing that layout, the tournament, was having seen the tournament AEW did for this first title. Like, there was a lot of storyline opportunities. But this one's like, every storyline is its own match. There's not really, I don't see a final that is a pay-per-view quality match.
Well, it's
just
supposed to
before
be
it.
just a tournament to crown the new IC champions. Just
AJ and Daniel Bryan isn't
I
a
get
pay-per-view
it, but,
quality final.
like, is that who you think's going to be there?
I think so.
I think AJ is winning it.
Okay, well, and what's the story there, though? Just these are two great wrestlers.
After Daniel Bryan beat Gulak, he said he wanted to make the Intercontinental title be the best wrestling title, and he's the best wrestler. So
That's what it's supposed to have always been. Well, technical wrestler, but that's how I.
yeah, but I can see AJ being like, "You're not a better wrestler." I can see AJ being like, "You're not a better wrestler than me." And
have we seen Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles before?
we
in
haven't seen
WWE?
AJ versus Nakamura either, have we?
Yes, in New
Yes.
Japan.
Or no? Well, no, sorry, we
No,
haven't
in
seen,
WWE too.
Yeah, WrestleMania. I meant Bryan and Nakamura. We haven't seen, have we? Aside from the Sami Zayn crap, but that was stupid. Like just Nakamura on his own and Bryan on his own. We haven't seen, right?
I don't think so.
Oh, Angel, you said there's no story. What if Nakamura wins and Sammy's like, "Yo, that's my title"?
Then I would wonder why they did that.
No, but Nakamura's like, "No, I won the tournament. It's my title."
That's a story like for months down the line once Sami Zayn comes back.
Well,
I think
unless
I think they're upset. I don't know why they're upset with him. They
Yeah.
told him that
Well-
he could stay away.
Well,
if he
that's
wanted
not
to.
that. I don't think that's the point on that situation. I think there's there's rumors out there saying that that Sami Zayn has some kind of heat backstage because he's being
Not showing
uncooperative.
Well, I read that, but I also read SmackDown wanted a secondary title. Like Fox wanted a secondary title
Yeah,
On top of the
on top of the world title. Yeah,
yeah,
they
to be
have
to be defended. Like so,
Yeah.
they
because
basically
you're not going to give away world title matches on the show, so they want a title like to be defended on the show.
also said they have it. It's just that the guy who
Yeah,
has it.
yeah.
wasn't
So
there.
they basically it was kind of like they booked themselves into a wall. So since Sammy wasn't comfortable in coming back because they stripped him from the title. So I mean, I think it works perfectly if whoever wins, he comes back and says, "Hey, I'm the champion." Kind of like when I think it was CM Punk left with the title, and then I think it was Mysterio or Cena that won the title.
Cena,
and-
I think.
It was Cena, and then CM Punk came back like, "Hey,
With
you're
it.
not the real champion. This is my championship." So I think they're kind of trying to pull something like that in a sense to make kind of like build it to that eventually.
and we saw the hacker during the Mandy and Otis stuff. So maybe Mandy's turning already.
You think the hacker is Mandy?
No.
I'm saying maybe the hacker had a video of Mandy saying, Otis ain't all that.
Oh yeah. No, they're in love, Moise. It's real.
I want it to be too. I like the fact that I got the girl. I'm happy for him.
Yes, we can get them too.
Oh, and Sonya and Dolph had a badass promo.
That too.
Sonya was basically like, everything about you is fake. Your wrestling is fake. You're a bitch, basically.
What?
Yeah.
Sonya's good on the mic, apparently. I don't know where that's been hyped.
So that also is going to be leading up to a match next week between Dolph Ziggler and Sonya Deville versus Otis and Mandy. So this is where we might actually see the hacker come out and do something. I can see that happening.
Elias, I think I talked to you about this before we were doing the podcast. You remember when Sonya first debuted with Paige and she was like, "It's time to put your hair up or square up"?
Yeah.
And then it was such a great promo until everything she said after "put your hair up and square up."
Yeah.
Because she kept talking.
Yeah.
I think she probably like blew her chance there, and now she's getting it back slowly.
Yeah, I think I agree on that one. I think she kind of booked herself a little bit, kind of killed herself. And now that they let her turn heel and they actually like are letting her like do mic stuff, she's improved a lot on it. And I think pairing her with Dolph Ziggler was perfect because Dolph Ziggler is one of the best sellers, plus one of the best talkers in WWE. So having those tips and tricks from Dolph, I probably helped her out a lot too.
Also, I was very upset Cesaro wasn't in this tournament because him, Sammy, and Nakamura all won the title together.
Yeah.
Nakamura was champion before Zayn.
Mm-hmm. And he lost it to Braun. Then Sammy won it from Braun.
Yeah.
That's right. And then Braun apparently gets a title shot after that. Who knew? To think about, Seth got a title shot after losing.
Well, I think he got the title shot because they couldn't find anybody to book as strong.
I believe that, but you might as well just keep losing these. Come to think of it, who was champion before? Oh no, that was Brock. When was Samoa Joe U.S. champion?
A long time ago.
He was in that
Kevin Owens storyline 6 months ago.
Yeah, that's when he had U.S. championship and then lost it and then was going after the title right after that.
No, because Andrade got the title from...
Andrade got it from AJ Styles. No, from Rey Mysterio.
From Rey Mysterio.
Ray got it from Joe. No, AJ was there somewhere. Because AJ...
No, because Joe broke his nose, remember? In the match and during the 619. Am I dreaming this? Elias, you know what I'm talking about when Ray hit him with the 619 and Joe
broke his nose.
AJ was champion too, though.
Yeah, right. AJ was champion, then he lost it to Samoa Joe.
Joe. Yeah, and then Samoa Joe, when he lost it, he immediately was starting to fight against Seth.
Yeah, that's when
for the championship.
Yeah.
So, like, I think your goal should just be to get a mid-card title, lose it, and then you get a championship shot.
So you think Andrade's in a safe place right now?
Oh, Andrade is good. Yeah, he's marrying a Flair.
Okay, 1 second. I'm pulling up this title history.
That's funny. He's marrying a Flair.
You're good. You can do whatever you want.
Plus, he's a really good wrestler. He hit the jackpot, though. Let's be honest. I mean,
the reason they're supposed to connect.
We're completely off. So Rey Mysterio got it from Samoa Joe.
Who's we? We're not off.
We're way off. So when Shinsuke had it, he lost it to R-Truth. R-Truth lost it to Samoa Joe, who lost it to Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio lost it to Samoa Joe again. Wait, let me keep going.
When was this? Hold on.
Okay, Rey Mysterio got it at Money in the Bank last year from Samoa Joe with the broken nose thing that we talked about.
Okay, so from there you're going backwards now.
Then 2 weeks after is when Dominic's thing happened and Samoa Joe won the title from Rey Mysterio. When they tried to bring Dominic in, remember?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then Ricochet at Stomping Grounds got
Ricochet.
And he lost it to AJ at Extreme Rules, who lost it to Rey Mysterio on a Raw, who lost it to Andrade at a live event.
Where Andrade has kept up with the title ever since then.
Ricochet. I knew. Yeah, someone was missing in there. That's right.
Yeah.
How long was Ricochet up for at that point? Because I think that's right when I started like really starting to try to watch.
Ricochet had the title for less than a month. He won it in June.
No.
On June 23rd.
Had he been on main roster for a while?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
him and Alistair had a match at last Mania.
That's when I was like starting to watch. I was like, you know what? I might as well watch WWE also. Wow. It's been a long year.
Who just got announced for the ladder match today? Angel.
For AEW.
Who else got announced?
They announced someone today. Oh, Kazarian. Kazarian and Scorpio Sky are in it.
It's
Kazarian,
Frank,
Scorpio Sky, Colt Cabana, Phoenix, Orange Cassidy,
Kip
and
Sabian.
Kip Sabian, and Darby. And I think Sammy's going to get that last spot.
No, because he's going to be in the Inner Circle versus the Elite.
Oh,
match.
yeah.
He's in another match already.
So do you leave that last spot blank and surprise us with a Rusev or something?
Wardlow. It won't be Wardlow.
Or MJF. Oh, no, he has a match.
He's got a match with Jungle Boy.
So it's Darby, Colt Cabana, Orange Cassidy, Ray Phoenix, Scorpio Sky, Kip Sabian, and Kazarian. They still have 2 more to announce.
It's a 9-man? It's a 9-man ladder match.
I think so. It says 3 to be TBD.
It's not. Have you heard how it's supposed to work?
No.
I don't get it. I'll explain.
Oh, it's like a battle royal, but you can climb whenever.
Yeah. So the first 2, technically, you can have the first 2 people go and have them win it without anyone else getting a chance.
Dude, Orange County just makes his entrance. Doesn't even wait for a second guy to come in. Just gets.
So
Well,
it's
he beats too slow.
I think it's every 90 seconds a new person comes in. So it's kind of like a royal
Like 2 minutes. Yeah, that's about 2 minutes. Yeah,
about 2 minutes. They have somebody come in
it's like a Royal Rumble ladder match.
Yeah. So
I
kind
just
of
don't like.
It'll be fun.
I don't.
kind
I
of
just
like
don't like.
it's kind of like a Royal Rumble / Money in the Bank match.
I'll say I just don't like the idea. They're gonna tweak it, I'm sure, from here because I don't like the idea that not everyone is gonna be in, or like there's no elimination aspect to it. That might be kind of
Know that I think that's the only match we're going to be different on in our predictions.
Pretty much.
I think everything else we're going to agree on. We all think MJF's going over. We all think Moxley's going over. We all think, actually Archer and Cody. I think we might have some different.
Might be a 50-50 split on that one. And then I think Hikaru Shida is gonna win the title against Nyla Rose.
It's her first big defense.
Yeah, but what would that do to Shida if she loses that match? They've been building her up to be victorious kind of for the past couple of months.
I don't think Sheeta needs it right now.
She doesn't. She's been just tearing everything else up. You're right, but I think that devalues the women's title even more.
I think Hikaru Shida can be like your Natalia, like that healthy body, mom to the division that knows all the moves.
She's young,
but she has more experience than anyone in there. That's what I mean. Well, Rio
8.
Yeah.
Yeah, she wrestled Kenny Omega when she was 8 years old.
Oh yeah. No, but yeah, I don't know. There's gonna be some differences. I'm sure we have.
Okay. Anything else you want to talk about? We were trying to go for 45 minutes, so we have 7 minutes.
More stuff with wrestling.
Yeah. Or anything.
Yeah, let's get the people to know us.
Let's get the people. Yeah. As you can see, I'm moving. That's why everything's all
Where are you
packed
going?
up. Pearland.
I don't even know
Well,
where
the
fuck
kitchen.
that
That's the kitchen. It's further south of Houston.
You're
just
kind of
barely.
you're gonna be kind of by me then.
I'm already like 8 minutes from you.
Yeah, I know.
This guy. I went and found. Can I hold on? How do I do this? Boom.
We should literally just end the show right now while he's doing whatever he's doing.
So, I went and found this, everyone. I didn't go find it, but I just happened to run into it. This guy, Elias, I texted in the group, hey guys, look, I found some. He's like, hey, give me two packs. It come in a pack of 4. They're all a pint. And it was like $15. I was like, are you sure? He says, actually, just give me one. Let's find out if they're any good. And I'm like, cool, where are you at? Let's find this out. The guy sends me his address. He's like 8 minutes from me. This whole time he's lived like right down the street and never told me.
I thought you had moved. That's why. Because
whatever, dude.
When you moved to the Galleria, I thought you had moved into the Galleria. I mean, that's still close to me, regardless.
That's 15 minutes.
That's neither here nor there. Okay.
More importantly, what would y'all stock on the beer?
I
liked it.
It reminds me of the St. Arnold's Lawnmower.
Ooh, that's a good shout. Yeah.
So
it's not. I don't drink a lot of beer. That's the thing. So I don't know what to compare it to.
So
but
it's a good IPA for what it is. Is a good IPA. It's better than it has a little. You could taste the yeast a little bit.
It was very, very thick, very hop. That's supposedly the word, hoppy.
Yeah.
I drank it. I enjoyed it. I don't know that I felt anything from it. Maybe if I drank like 2 or 3.
Now, if you drink the 4-pack, you'll get drunk. Like that's like
probably
like that. It's the size, literally the size of 2 beers. Like kind of like the size of 2 beers. So
2 beers. It's a pint, bro. It's a full pint.
Oh yeah.
Did you not know that?
2 beers is 24 ounces. How much is a pint?
Bro, quit asking us to do math, bro.
A pint is 20 ounces, right? I'm brown, so let's just say I'm right.
How many
ounces are in a pint? 16 ounces is a pint. So yeah, 2, just a beer and a half, basically.
Yeah, basically.
But it's IPA. It's different. It was good. I liked it. If you have it, do you like beer, Moise? No. Well, that's okay.
I'm a Jaeger Red Bull or cranberry vodka or a
like apple martini. Yeah.
Long Island iced tea guy. Yeah.
Hey, don't sleep on those Long Islands.
No, they don't. Those are really strong.
Really
strong.
I tried my first Long Island after Jack Ryder was doing his YouTube stuff. And I was like, oh, cool guy. And that's when I became a Jack Ryder fan.
Yeah. I think I ordered one once and everyone was like, that's what you're ordering?
So they made fun of you?
He froze up.
And I was like, okay. No, I said I ordered one once. And everyone was just confused that that's what I ordered because they were ordering some other weird drinks. Anyway.
I had a Long Island iced tea in Vegas. They make those motherfuckers strong as hell.
Of course, they want you to be drunk and giving them your money.
I booked a ticket to Vegas.
You did?
Yeah, October. I am planning on going to the Sunday night game between the Bucks and the Raiders.
Won't happen.
I think things will be better by October.
Hopefully.
Unless we have a vaccine.
They said that they're planning on moving the hookah expo to probably October too. So
unless there's a vaccine, I'm not doing anything like that.
Yeah.
I won't even go to the AEW thing that's supposed to be here in Houston.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah, you will.
You're probably right.
So,
but
all right,
did you know, by the way, the Archer Archer Dustin match was supposed to be in Houston.
Yeah, that was supposed to be this week here.
Yeah, that would have been cool. That actually would have been a nice. That was a good show. Anyway, cool.
Anyways,
we're at 44.
All right, I gotta get off. So, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you for joining us here. Weekly Racing Heat. We are out. All right.
Peace.
Peace.
That was quick. Adios.